Hey, what's good? It's Brigitte. Today, it is the partial lunar eclipse. It's August 27th, 2026. I'm gonna post this shit today because this is your divine guidance of the day, what you need to know for right now. The energy is gonna be the same. You're gonna get the activation and the guidance no matter when you're seeing this. You'll get this full moon activation here no matter what. My readings, my messages are always timeless. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and cheers. Let's get it. So, this partial lunar eclipse, it says it's you'll almost see a blood moon. Ooh, it's giving bloodbath. It's giving wrath. It's giving sacred rage. It's giving the clearing of the old shit. You know what I'm saying? There's this fear coming up. Even you just hear it, I can just tell there's fear coming up. Where it's like, what the fuck is going on? This ascension shit that we're going through. Also, red is popping off right now. Again, just blood. It's giving muddy and bloody. Sign of the witch, Nordic shamanic energy, ancestral energy, fiery. Very like smoke cleansing. This is a call to cleanse. But it's not giving watery. It's giving, that kind of reminds me more of the new moon. It's giving fire. It's giving fire horse and rapid acceleration. It's being slingshotted and the catapult. And also like literally this lighting, how it's like cut off. It's literally giving like the eclipse, how part of it's like light and dark. And it's giving yin and yang too. And as above, so below. And this clearing of the physical. This is very much the ascension journey coming out here, because we've been doing this work inside, and this is your call, take it out here. You know what I'm saying? Not only is it your call to take it out here, it's you're being catapulted, and it's kind of like, it's not that you don't got a choice, but it's kind of like you're going. Like, is the vibe. It's just like you're going, like you're already there, you're going. It's not even like get on the train. It's like, this ain't a train. This is quick. This is like jet plane. This is rocket. This is like you're going to the stars, to Mars. You're heading there. You're already on the way. It's literally, this is your brain taking its time to process that you're already there. This is you processing that you're already on the way, because it's going that fast. Because you're actually already there. You already landed, and going through this portal, this eclipse season, is so massive and transformative, and it's quick. This is, the fire horse is like, let's clear this shit, let's go, let's run, but it's not like a, let me keep running for myself and do the rat race in the hamster wheel, and I'm exhausting myself and running myself into the ground. Because I feel like you've been feeling these ascension symptoms of, in the womb space, regardless of gender, and also just exhaustion. Feeling so drained and exhausted emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's like, spirit, universe, I'm tired. I need a fucking break. I need to just be a fucking human for a sec. You know what I'm saying? 333 feels significant. And also 555. And 1111, 1010. This is giving, it is the ending, the new beginning, and the end of all endings, but it's also giving this ever-evolving ending through eclipse season, through the end of this year, the next 6 months. I'm going to tag the video that I have about that for your guidance for the next 6 months. This is intense clearing, and so much of that, we get so scared about that, because we get scared to go down in the dark. Katie comes through with that, saying about shadow work, but this is your sign that like you've already done so much of that shit inside, that this is really the clearing out here, and it doesn't feel so scary. Because it feels like the reflection of that, and it's very much about movement out here. And this is your sign that it's literally, I'm seeing like the like lunar cycle, the moon cycle, how it's like change is the one constant thing in life. But we get so scared about that, and we start to dig our heels in. We're like, ah. And this is your sign from Gaia and from Luna that literally it's safe now, because this is reflecting the change inside. It feels very ease-filled, and as much as it is accelerated, it also feels like this like kind of slow, it feels like peace. it feels like very calm, very grounded, earthy energy, and also this just like expansion, almost like the tree of life, where it's giving the roots down into the earth, but also you're being like stretched, but in a really beautiful, like, I feel like we've already been really witnessing that stretching energy. I feel like we've been going through this physical change. Maybe your body's been changing and morphing, some stretch marks, expansion, gaining some weight, um, gaining, losing weight, just kind of being bloated. It's giving like inflating, deflating, expanding, widening, growing taller. It's giving, the growing pains are back there though. It's giving like we already passed through that growth season, and it's giving ease and like slender. It's giving I was gonna say sledding, like it's just giving smooth, just like a like smooth sailing, but it's not giving watery. It's giving earthy and like smoky, fiery, but not smoky in a way. It's like we're coming out of the fog. We're coming out of that smoke season. And the clarity is coming. We're coming out of the smoke season where it's like, what the fuck? And like this season of really feeling like I need the clarity. I need to understand what the fuck is going on. And now it's like, I know. It's this deep inner knowing and this peace that comes from within. Where it's like this reminder and this feeling of everything that you've already been through, and this reminder that like, oh shit, I didn't know how I would get here, and I made it here anyway. I didn't know this world was possible, but I'm here anyway. And I'm here for a reason. And things have gotten better for me. The better it gets, the better it gets. The easier it gets, the easier it gets. And it's giving like, before this, so much of this roller coaster, and like when we go through rapid ascension and acceleration and change, that we feel like, oh my god, oh shit, like you're on a roller coaster, like, and you're like preparing for the drop, and you got that feeling in your tummy. This feels like it's not the tsunami waves. It feels like you're just flowing. It feels like you're in the current. It feels, but again, it's not watery energy, but it feels like ease, like that. Kind of like a lazy river, where it's just gonna take you where you want to go, because you've already set that intention in your heart and your mind and your body and your soul. It's already there. You've been doing that work. The lighting's weird, and that's fine, but you've been doing that work. And also, I just feel called to say, like, so often I feel like we gotta like sit and watch the video. This is your sign. Put my shit on and just do some cleaning or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Put this on and just get your guidance. You can do something else. You can listen to this while you're doing some work on your computer, or there's this clearing energy of clearing digital, clearing your space. Listen to this while you're doing some meal prep or washing the dishes, or out for a walk. Like, you don't have to be watching to receive the energy. This is activation. This is healing. This is guidance, and this is coming from within. Like, I am merely your beautiful reflection, and your own guides speaking through me, your own guidance. So remember that, and remember that this call comes from within, and that this is your guidance, your own wisdom that is being reflected back to you and shared with you in a moment of need. But also, it's saying you don't need anything outside of yourself. So this might feel like external confirmation, but really this is coming from within. And so everything out here, the videos that you see, these like signs and synchronicities, the infinity sign coming through, also like red, like I was seeing a stop sign. It's giving stop and go. And also I was seeing like construction where there's like a flagger, where they're like telling you when to go. It's giving that stagnancy is being disrupted, because it's kind of been this like illusion, and also saying like you were put on pause for a reason, but also we weren't really paused. We were just going within and doing this clearing, because I feel like it will resonate with you that you've been doing this. There's been shit coming up, heavy stuff, stuff of the past. It's all material limitations. And really, I say that, and that feels like judgment and lack and shame and guilt and like blame. And Gaia coming forward to be like, because I don't know about you, but sometimes it will feel like when I say that I'm blaming Gaia. And the thing is, there is no blame in this. It's all happening for a reason, and it's all happening simultaneously. So really, you're already in that space of abundance and overflow. I was going to say overwhelm. You're in the overwhelm, but you're also in the overflow. You're in, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something to keep in mind when you feel stressed or overwhelmed, that you're in that state, but you also can shift it because you're also in the freedom and the peace and the ease. This is why we can alchemize. This is the alchemist that I'm talking to, the phoenix rising. The rebirth season is giving the eclipse season. It's just giving rebirth, regeneration, renewal. Yeah, this is just your sign that things are wrapping up in this rapid ascension, but it's being wrapped up in a way that it's not like this tight restrictive. It's like loosening, unraveling almost is kind of where we've been at. Kind of giving mummies and like ancient Egyptian energy and like very Stonehenge. It's giving stone basin. Very like I'm hearing the ancestral drums and like shamanic energy. I'm feeling called to say do like a smoke cleanse, light some incense, light up a campfire. You're building yourself that fire to keep you warm, and you've done that. Like, this is literally everything that is out here is your reflection of inside. And it's very much this call and this awakening of it's safe to just be. It's not even to just slow down. It's like it feels like we have felt like we couldn't just stop, that we have to keep running and moving in order to keep that momentum, to keep the ascension, to grow, to evolve, awaken. And I love how I said that, awaken. It's just giving, just be. We don't need to literally scrutinize and zoom in and go in with the fucking micro glass or whatever the fuck. Like, we don't gotta say it perfect. We don't gotta do it perfect. There isn't some magic spell. You are the spell, you are the magic, and everything out here is merely your reflection for everything that you have done inside. And I feel really called to wrap this up here. I wasn't expecting it to be so short. 13 minutes is just feeling significant. 13. HiiiI coming through, moon magic, cleansing energy, moon water, charging your crystals in the moonlight, and this like fear of like eclipse season, fear of like, oh, don't look at the eclipse, or like that it kind of feels like we gotta look away and just go through the portal. And it's this message of 1313. There's nothing you need to do in terms of, let me put my intentions. You can, of course you can, that's great, you are the intentions, but also like, we don't gotta do it perfect. We don't gotta do some magic spell and like write it up perfect and say it perfect, and the light confirming with that. Again, the shadow and the dark and the light. It's this very much grounded, earthy feeling of the new earth. And I was saying that we're not afraid of our shadow anymore. We're not afraid of the darkness because we continue to go down in that spiral and clear it. And clear it in a way that it's not like through fear and regression and like, let me throw this shit away because this is bad. It's more like a peace. Being at peace with yourself. Being at peace with your journey. The war is over. The war wound, it's done. Within ourselves, because remember, everything is your reflection, and everyone here is you. This is your world by your own design. You are the creatrix and creator of this world, and this is giving unity consciousness. This is clearing the separation of indoctrination and lies. And even with that word indoctrination, it feels like blame. It feels like blaming Christianity or a certain political party or something like that. And that is continuing the war within, continuing the war out here. Free Palestine, Black Lives Matter, free the Congo, free the world. Because the thing is, again, it's just giving war, as in one against another, against separation, liberation is coming forward, justice is coming forward. This like deeper cleanse where we've gone underneath and we're clearing that out because we're remembering who we are. And this happens individually and reflects out collectively through humanity. So every shift and change that you go through, you're mirrored in that infinity and infinitely, like literally through the entire universe, because everyone hears you. So this is your reminder today. Take it slow down, take care of yourself, do something kind for yourself today. Give yourself some love, do some self-care, but not in a way of perfection. Do some cleaning, or like just do something. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be everything. We try to do it, throat chakra coming through. We end up feeling like we have to do the whole house cleanse and cleanse everything in the room, wash the sheets, do the smoke cleanse, do vacuum, do everything, do the dust, wash the mirrors. Do something small. Light a candle for yourself, hold some space for yourself, and you're just, it's not even about the journey, it's just where you're at right now, who you are right now, because it's this clearing of the ever improvement, the ever evolution, and this sign that you're always evolving. You don't even have to make conscious acknowledgement of it. And this ancestral tie and like sign of, tie isn't the right word, sign of our ancestors were not in our brains constantly being like, okay, what's the next step of how can I continue to evolve? Humans have just evolved over time.